What's up, guys? It's currently lunchtime. I'm on the way to go and see the RX7, make sure everything is okay. Today is going to be a very exciting day. This is the first day that I get to drive the RX7. Now, I bought the car, there were quite a few issues, rust on the brakes were locking up, the car had no oil in it. It basically needed some TLC, good service, and replacement of the braking components. Also the hubs that were rusted out, control arms, etc. That's all been sorted out now. So the entire hub assembly is 100% in the front. The rear I haven't gotten to, but they generally don't do anything at these tests that I'm trying to get the car prepared for with the rear. As long as the car is braking, they're quite lenient on the back. The car is braking on the back, it just looks horrific. That will be sorted out in due time, so probably in about 2 weeks or so I'll get around to the back. I'm just trying to rush this test so that I can register this vehicle as a collector's item. So once that is done, the registration process can then start. I can do my SABS approvals, I can do all my other testing, clearances, etc. to get this vehicle licensed on our roads. Now the shit thing about today is that it is raining. It's been blistering hot for the last couple of days. It's been roughly about 38, 39 degrees Celsius. I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit. In Celsius, 38, 39 degrees. It's been damn hot. Plus where I live, I'm near the beach. It's rather humid here, so it's been tough conditions. Air conditioning's been on at home all the time, on in the cars, etc. And then today, it decides to start raining. The day I'm picking up the car and driving the car, it's raining. The whole weekend it's raining. The rest of the week it's raining. Quite annoying. Anyway, nothing I can do about it. I'm going to drive the car carefully, take it back home. I'll push it once or twice just see how it is. But I'm not going to be doing my whole spirited driving thing like I usually do. It's just going to be there to get home, make sure it's okay, and then once it's home I can do my radiator flushes and all that sort of stuff and prepare it for the roadworthy test on Friday. Just finished up, put all the panels back together, the car is running, brakes are working, everything is working beautifully. I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm going to go back to work, carry on with the day. I'm going to come back later tonight, set up some cameras in the car, bring the GTR here, leave it here, and I'm going to be driving this bad boy back home for the first time ever. Okay guys, we are on the way to pick up the RX7. I came a little bit later, it's quite dark outside. Actually it's pitch black outside. 7 o'clock at night, it stopped raining. So I'm going now, I'm going to pick up the car, drive around a little bit. No spirited driving because the intake pipe is a bit bust. It's going to hold up though. And just see what the car feels like on the road. So I'm currently in my GTR at the moment. I'm taking the GTR through and I'm going to swap cars, bring the RX7 back so I can start doing some work on it and get it ready for this roadworthy test that I speak of. GTR is now swapped to the RX7. We're driving back home. I was in a boosted. I'm a bit nervous. Wheel alignment is properly out. If I let go of the steering wheel, it pulls heavily to the left. You can see there. Okay, so I'm on the right and it's just going to the left by itself. It's also shaking quite a bit, so I'm pretty sure wheel alignment is finished. It needs to be redone. There's a little bit of brake shudder, but there's new pads, so I've got to bed these guys in. So here's some speed bumps. Suspension feels okay. It's on stock suspension, so to be honest, it actually feels pretty good. It's not overly stiff and spongy. Sorry, not overly stiff, and it's not spongy either. It's a happy medium, and I think the guys that designed this car did a great job with the suspension. It feels really good. I'm hoping you can hear that, but what's up, guys? I'm currently here for my wheel alignment. As I mentioned last night, the car's been pulling quite badly to the left. So wheel alignment is actually one of the prerequisites of getting the certificate of roadworthy sorted out. So I'm busy doing that now, getting the wheel alignment sorted so the car can actually drive straight. So the guys are just busy preparing the wheels and they're going to start lifting it up. The car looks pretty cool with the ramp. RX7 from the back, if you don't count the exhaust, it actually looks pretty cool. The sunroof open. It's actually just a bit ajar, it's not all the way open. Guys, as you can see, there's actually quite a bit of rust underneath the car. It's not looking too healthy, but nothing we can't fix. My father's got one of those two-post stand things, so I'm going to lift the car up one of these days when I've got time and start fixing all this shit here. It's actually quite easy to fix most of this. Perfect, thank you. update. I've decided I'm not going to be taking the car to the Roadworthy. As you guys saw, there was a lot of rust underneath the car when I went underneath for the wheel alignment. There's a lot of rust on the rear brakes. I don't actually think the rear brakes are working. I did some hard braking, and I'm not entirely sure how to explain this, but it feels like the front is biting very hard and then the back is doing absolutely nothing. It kind of feels like the back just wants to come out. Really hard to explain, but I can feel they're not working. So pretty annoying. I'm going to sort that out before I go to this Roadworthy test and they fail me. A little bit concerned because it's an import, and I take it there that it's going to be on record and there could be issues in the future. So I just want to make sure things are right from the get-go. So I'm on the way to pick up a mate. We were supposed to go together to do this CRR. And we're actually just going to go swap this car with the GTR, as I don't have a permit long enough to keep it. And without doing this Roadworthy test, I can't get a longer permit than 3 days. So I'm actually just going to go swap this car back again.
Does it feel performance-wise, or is it hard to judge?
It's hard to know. This
Oh, that's stupid, gearbox.
Plus I haven't pushed it much. Apparently the second turbo kicks in at the same boost level as the first one at 4.5. So they reckon you'll just feel a slightly linear swap between power.
Is your petrol gauge working, or is it meant to be like that?
No, it's empty.
Oh.
I've just hit empty now. This is the only speed bump.
Yeah.
I'll give it now quickly. Surge there.
Not really.
I think it stepped into the second turbo. Let's try and get it down again. Okay, that was a gear change.
Yeah, that was a gear change.
Just before that.
No, it's a bit hard to tell on the passenger seat. This thing feels insanely low to the ground though.
And the steering wheel is way too big. Look at when I first drove it home, I was supposed to do a whole vlog thing and talk and hey guys, the suspension's good or whatever, and this is okay. And dude, I was so nervous driving I couldn't really talk. Every time I let go of the steering wheel, the car just went zoop, to the left, like not like gradually, it went hard left. Then what else was it doing? Oh, the brakes were just like you hit the brakes and the car shudder. But that was because of the pad and the disc being sorted out and everything's nice and fresh. So now after I've done a little bit of bedding in on the brakes, everything's fine now.
for the money, but that's more